Welcome to the Family Sports Trivia Podcast. We are your hosts, Joanna
and Theo.
We are a mom and son duo who love playing games and trivia with the rest of our family, dad and son duo, Chad and Russell. Every episode format will consist of 2 rounds of sports trivia, and you can follow along at home or in the car. Let's get to it.
This episode is all about opening day in Major League Baseball. We will discuss some important things all serious baseball fans need to know and some historical opening day trivia.
For this episode, our contestants will alternate questions, and we encourage those of you following along to either play adult versus kid or combine your powers to try to beat our contestants' total scores.
The first round has questions worth 1 point each, and the second round has questions worth 2 points each. Each contestant will answer 5 questions per round.
Today's contestants are Dad, Chad, and son, Russell. Chad and Russell are ready for baseball season. Last year, they attended the Yankee home opener, and this year we are attending a home Yankee game on opening weekend as a family. They were both given the theme of this episode ahead of time and were encouraged to study.
Daddy, how did you prepare for this episode?
Mommy read us some facts on opening day information in the car ride on the way back from our ski trip.
Russell, how did you prepare for this episode?
I didn't.
Okay, well, hopefully you're ready for today's trivia. Our first question is for Chad. Chad, which player famously said, "A home opener is always exciting, no matter if it's home or on the road"? Is it A, Mickey Mantle, B, Joe DiMaggio, C, Babe Ruth, or D, Yogi Berra?
Oh, okay. That is tough. I am going to guess D, Yogi Berra.
That's correct. This is one of his famous yogi-isms that are usually paradoxical and funny. He was just excited to get the season started no matter where they were playing. Question 2 is for Russell. Who traditionally throws out the ceremonial first pitch on opening day? Is it A, the manager, B, a random fan, C, a guest or celebrity, or D, the umpire?
Is it C?
That's correct. A guest or celebrity typically throws out the first pitch. The tradition dates back to around 1890 when people like the mayor, the governor, or another local celebrity was invited to throw the ceremonial first pitch. Question 3 is for Chad. Which president famously threw out the first ceremonial opening day pitch in 1910 to start a tradition of presidents throwing out first pitches of baseball games? Is it A, Theodore Roosevelt, B, William Howard Taft, C, Woodrow Wilson, or D, Herbert Hoover?
That would be B, William Howard Taft.
That's correct. Taft was known as a baseball enthusiast. Since then, 12 U.S. presidents have thrown the ceremonial first pitch of the season. Question 4 is for Russell. Even though it's opening day, we are already thinking about the World Series. Which MLB team has won the most World Series titles? Is it A, the Red Sox, B, the Dodgers, C, the Yankees, or D, the Cardinals?
It is C, and they have 27.
That's correct. Question 5 is for Chad. Which teams played in the first international opening day in 1999, held in Monterrey, Mexico? Is it A, the Colorado Rockies and San Diego Padres, B, Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets, C, the Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays, or D, the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays?
Cubs and Mets.
That is incorrect. The answer is A, the Rockies and the Padres. The Cubs played the Mets in Tokyo in 2000, the next year. The Rangers and Blue Jays played in San Juan in 2001, and the Yankees and the team formerly known as the Devil Rays played in Tokyo in 2004. Question 6 is for Russell. In 2020, what made opening day especially unusual? Is it A, no fans, B, shortened game, C, delayed season start, or D, all of the above?
Is it D, all of the above?
Yes. Do you know why?
COVID?
That's correct. Yeah, so the whole season was delayed and it started in late July. Question 7 is for Chad. Which of these abbreviations measure statistics that cover both hitting and fielding? Is it A, WAR, spelled W-A-R, B, OBP, C, SLG, or D, ISO?
That would be A, WAR, wins above replacement.
That's correct. It is a comprehensive metric calculating how many more wins a player provides over a replacement level player, encompassing batting, base running, and defense. Question 8 is for Russell. What is the infield fly rule designed to prevent? Is it A, home runs, B, double plays from intentional drops, C, stolen bases, or D, pitch clock violations?
What's the infield?
The infield fly rule? What is it? So it's when, if there's a fly ball hit into the infield, it's an automatic out, because otherwise, well, I can't I can't say more because then I'll give away the. It's basically an automatic out.
Is it B?
That's correct. Yes, as I was about to give away, it's to prevent double plays from intentional drops, because otherwise the infielders could do some sneaky things and trick the runners by getting like a double play. Okay, question 9 goes to Chad. With the new automated balls and strike system, who of the following cannot call for a challenge? Is it A, the pitcher, B, the catcher, C, the batter, or D, the coach?
That would be D, coaches and managers cannot challenge for the ABS system.
That's correct. Only the pitcher, catcher, or batter may initiate a review by tapping their helmet within 2 seconds of the umpire's call. Question 10 goes to Russell. What is a no-hitter? Is it A, no runs allowed, B, no hits allowed, C, no walks allowed, or D, no errors?
B?
That's correct. And can you tell us the difference between a no-hitter and a perfect game?
A perfect game is where it's all strikeouts.
Nope. A perfect game has 0 base runners. So in a no-hitter, you could have a base runner via a walk or an error, but they didn't have any hits scored by the opposing team. But a perfect game means nobody got on base at all. All right, Theo, what is the score after round 1?
Daddy has 4 and Russell has 5.
All right, families at home and in the car, what was your score? Did you beat Chad and Russell?
I sure hope so.
Before we get into round 2, our next segment is called the Sports Stat Corner, where we explain a sports stat related to our episode. Today's episode mentions one of the most important stats in the game today, WAR, or wins above replacement. This stat was first coined in 1992, but hasn't been used regularly until 2010. At its core, WAR answers a simple question. How many more wins is this player worth compared to a replacement level player? Now, what's a replacement level player? Think of someone you could call up from the minors or grab off the bench. Basically, a baseline average fill-in person. So if a player has a WAR of 0, they're about the same as a replacement player. A 2 WAR is a solid starter. A 5 WAR is all-star level. And anyone with an 8 or above is considered MVP level. So the higher is more valuable, which is simple enough, right? But here's where it gets cool. WAR tries to capture everything a player does. Hitting, fielding, base running, and for pitchers, preventing runs. It rolls all of that into one number so you can compare players even across positions. For example, you can compare a slugger like Aaron Judge to a two-way star like Shohei Ohtani using WAR, even though they contribute in totally different ways. Now, one important note, WAR isn't perfect, and different sites like Baseball Reference and Fangraphs calculate it slightly differently. On Baseball Reference, Aaron Judge had a 9.7 WAR for the 2025 season versus Shohei Ohtani's 7.8. For stats folk like myself, I find it a bit maddening that there isn't a single way to measure WAR, but overall, it is one of the best all-in-one stats that we have. So next time you're watching a game and someone says, "Yeah, but what's his WAR?" You'll know that what they're really asking is, how much is this player really helping his team to win? And now you're ready for the start of baseball season. Join us next episode for our next Sports Stat Corner.
Welcome back. Round 2 will also have 5 questions for each contestant, and each question will be worth 2 points each. As a reminder, the score is Daddy has 4 and Russell has 5.
Question 1 is for Chad. Which MLB team has hosted the most opening day games at home? Is it A, the Yankees, B, the Cubs, C, the Reds, or D, the Dodgers?
That would be C, the Reds.
That's correct. For decades, the first pitch of every Major League season officially took place in Cincinnati, and the Reds remain the only Major League team scheduled to always open the season with a home game, with their most common opponent being the Chicago Cubs. Question 2 is for Russell. Which player has the most opening day home runs? Is it A, Ken Griffey Jr., B, Alex Rodriguez, C, Frank Robinson, or D, Willie Mays?
Is it D, Willie Mays?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is A, Ken Griffey Jr. He had 8 home runs on opening days. Question 3 is for Chad. Which pitcher has the most opening day starts? Is it A, Tom Seaver, B, Nolan Ryan, C, Randy Johnson, or D, Walter Johnson?
That would be A, Tom Seaver.
That's correct. Seaver made 16 different opening day starts. Question 4 is for Russell. Which team has the highest winning percentage on opening day? Is it A, the Yankees, B, the Orioles, C, the Mariners, or D, the Mets?
I'm going to guess A, the Yankees.
Incorrect. The correct answer is actually the other New York team, the Mets. They entered the 2026 season with a 64.1 winning percentage on opening day. The Mets' spot at number 1 on this list is all the more impressive when you consider that the franchise lost its first 8 opening day games from its inception in 1962. Even the 1969 Miracle Mets lost their season opener. Since then, though, the Mets have won 41 of 55 openers, including the first game of their other World Series winning season in 1986. The Mariners are second, the Orioles are third, and the Yankees are fourth. Question 5 is for Chad. Who threw the first pitch in MLB history, which was the 1876 National League opener? Was it A, an unknown amateur, B, Al Spalding, C, Cy Young, or D, Cap Anson?
This is the first opening day pitch ever?
Well, yeah, the very first pitch ever in MLB history.
I'm stuck between 2 options here. I'm just going to guess D, Cap Anson.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is B, Al Spalding. He later founded the sporting good company called Spalding. Question 6 is for Russell. Which Japanese superstar made his MLB debut on opening day in 2001 and went on to win MVP? Was it A, Shohei Ohtani, B, Hideki Matsui, C, Ichiro Suzuki, or D, Yu Darvish?
Shohei Ohtani? No. Ichiro Suzuki?
That's correct. This is 2001. So, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 2021.
Okay, well, then Ichiro wouldn't make sense. So, 2001, and that is C, Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro won both MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season. Question 7 is for Chad. Which Hall of Famer famously homered on opening day in his final MLB at-bat in 1973? Was it A, Mickey Mantle, B, Willie Mays, C, Hank Aaron, or D, Ted Williams?
I'm going to guess Hank Aaron.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is B, Willie Mays. Mays homered in his final career game, which happened to be on an opening day. Question 8 is for Russell. In 2018, which player hit 3 home runs on opening day for the Dodgers? Was it A, Clayton Kershaw, B, Cody Bellinger, C, Jock Peterson, or D, Mookie Betts?
I'm going to guess Mookie Betts.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Cody Bellinger. 3 homers on an opening day is extremely rare. Only a few players have ever done it. Question 9 is for Chad. Who hit a home run on the first pitch of the 2004 MLB season? Was it A, Derek Jeter, B, Ichiro Suzuki, C, Kazuo Matsui, or D, Hideki Matsui?
I'm just thinking who would be a leadoff batter and hit a home run, and I'm going to guess A, Derek Jeter.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, Kazuo Matsui. He homered on the very first pitch he saw in Major League Baseball, and it was on opening day. And our final question is for Russell. In 1974, which player tied Babe Ruth's home run record on opening day? Was it A, Reggie Jackson, B, Hank Aaron, C, Willie Mays, or D, Johnny Bench?
Hank Aaron.
That's correct. Hank Aaron hit his 714th home run on opening day, tying Babe Ruth. Well, thank you to our contestants. I think we're ready for baseball season now. Theo, what was the final score?
Daddy has 8 and Russell has 9.
Woot, woot. All right. Until the next episode, Russell will have bragging rights in our home. Thank you all for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in for our next episode.
All right. And after our last episode, we got some good feedback about our interview with the hosts. So I have a few questions for you again this week. We kept the baseball theme, and the first one's pretty simple. Who is your favorite player of all time and why?
My favorite player of all time? Wait, in football? Like baseball?
In baseball.
My favorite player in all time for baseball is either Babe Ruth or Aaron Judge. I like them both because I live in New York City and they played for the New York City Yankees, and I have a lot of Aaron Judge cards, and I have one cased Babe Ruth card.
Very cool. Those are some great players to look up to. And Joanna, who is your favorite player of all time and why?
That is tough. In this moment, I'm going to say Anthony Rizzo. He, of course, helped my Chicago Cubs win their World Series in 2016. And just his whole story of overcoming cancer and starting a great foundation and gives back to support cancer research is really great. And you know how they say never meet your heroes? Well, we actually did randomly run into Anthony Rizzo on the street in New York City after he became a Yankee. And he very graciously took time to meet our entire family. And it was one of the greatest days of my life. So still favorite player, Anthony Rizzo.
Is that the same World Series that we have on our wall that says "At last Chicago Cubs win World Series"?
Yes, and Anthony Rizzo is in that picture.
At last they do it. Finally.
Well, like we always say in our house, they've won more recently than the Yankees, so.
Rude.
Yes, Russell.
My favorite player is Pete Crow Armstrong because I got him to sign my card.
That was pretty cool. We are also big Pete Crow Armstrong fans in this house as well.
I thought that you were going to say Pete Crow Armstrong or Cody Bellinger.
Okay.
All right, question number 2. What was a memorable moment related to baseball? So this could be like watching a game, playing a game, anything having to do with baseball at all. Theo, you're up first.
Meeting Anthony Rizzo on the street.
That was a pretty memorable moment.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that you were going to say when you hit that walk-off home run for your team.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That's one of my top moments is watching my children play baseball. But yeah, I mean, the entire 2016 postseason was pretty great.
And Russell?
My most memorable moment was when I got 2 really good catches in my baseball game.
Oh, yeah. Your defensive plays last season were pretty awesome.
I still watch those videos. Question 3. Theo, you can go first. Which stadium, other than Wrigley or Yankee Stadium, which we go to often, would you like to visit again?
Met Stadium.
And why is that?
Because it has that kids meal that has like apple juice, a hot dog, and also when the Mets score a touchdown, fireworks. Yeah, why did I say touchdown? A home run. I'm so into football. Fireworks come out of like this apple that they have.
Gimmicks. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Gimmicks.
Yeah, gimmicks. Okay.
Hey, the food is pretty good at Citi Field.
Fair. And Joanna, what stadium other than Wrigley would you like to visit again?
We talk about this a lot. I actually would love to go back to PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Chad and I went there on part of our honeymoon, going on a long drive from Chicago to New York, and we stopped at a few ballparks, and one of them was PNC Park to actually watch the Cubs play the Pirates. And it was one of those just beautiful nights with the bridges in the backdrop, and the game itself was really exciting. The game went back and forth. We got there, when gates opened. We met a lot of Cubs players. Everyone was so nice to us. It was just one of the best games we've ever attended. And so I can't wait to go back at some point. Take the kids.
A stadium that I want to visit again is the White Sox Stadium because no one's ever there for some reason. And also we got to take any seat because no one was there. And they have pretty good food. And they gave us extra baseball cards.
That's true. When you go to visit a team that is slumping, you can sit anywhere you want.
Uh-huh. That's also one of my favorites. Free baseball cards.
All right. Well, thank you so much for answering these and giving us some insight into your baseball fandom and some great memorable experiences that we've actually all shared together.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcasts. Bye.